It was not all that. When I got to Akumadan and King, that is why people live in Aburuchiri and feel comfortable. When we go there, we struggle. The weather was very chilly, and I realized that yes, weather parts in the baby are different. Eti, ya be ni aba, and na me mene, ya be boy juma wadre. My catch us up, penny be a minute din come out consistently. I will fear her say, Apostle, Kwabra, Owusu, minute din come out severally. Now you some of the videos in your Accra opportunity by a bebo and the amount. And then some of you can have fought 2024 election. I have said it. Aftermath of the 2024 election, because I didn't come out. Nah, and easy. And some of Papa Kikawa, a press conference. Our baby, and also one somehow kind and easy. Me name the other who 2024 election. But a pile the number can send the brew if you wish. I mean, me and any press conference or yeah. And then, but the name back, a cofana basso ombra. Na the Okawa Habiano, Ombra ni Hunkomo. Na Ombe church what has happened. And right, I'm not sure you are still giving me some kind of stories being one just say, and easy, and easy, and easy, and easy. It also the minute didn't come out, you didn't come up quite chiripa because in common one. It you diko chiripa and apostle. Everybody come inside ne na many apostle they are shasu tintam pa kusi say nundu bebo e ka be madu manundu aba na many apostle be sorry afi enkunya so eti primpri de bomodin anatwe ben wafidie no but before that be the front pages of the new papers no ebe brew eno akire no na fi yatoa de aka nyina so apostle baya na ye hyehyɛ so. Okay, the Mirror newspaper now pay or say overcoming at minimum diseases rose climb to sources in energy consultancy into a moment where octi go for being on Casano we see there by the people anymore ha just say what me overcoming so one man and share so why ye juma be ye energy consultant. Okay, and after preparations for Christmas. Deco sales low, and also our Hasi, our Mirror newspaper name, and the GAT Sanet here, our ha, Mirror, they normally no Ayana, Montagna, Aibi woman tea, the baby Mirror no home come on. You need people need you, Sana Brabotier, the Su Ubi, Yausu, here Ubi. And then rating your relationship in 2024 and also waha into 2024 sign a rating relationship e could do saying you could see saying na ya beka no waha daily graphic and now pay also traders shoppers invade major street despite price hikes and as usual boy na dey so a ene ma boy adu ene ma boy adu ube hu ye okrom bebre etimi last week say me call makola ni mpatam na me am say me ho bosen me me that way. Any the following moment that means sikurum ho. This is a dibronya di new year. Because any pe guba kola any in pattern. I say one more faka ko various amasa mine various places. Soon the year warm. The one you say, O faka car 11 city or some 20 city. Medu 15 city. Medu 1 city. There is time when we are say every Ghanaian wants to take advantage over BB. Driver for not taking advantage. A boom passengers. Why? And a woman turn near man so. I will say this is the season of Boo Paddy and to any Obusa or the born and Yamano. By a boy, take so bad for moi. Now say, now you shall buy for me. And then Cosa got by anyway. Or was I increase the price? BPI say Brunya. No. It is say a man for invade the room, but still. It has been so hard and anti chromamon to no more. Court orders Electoral Commission to recollect 6 constituencies. It is a say. Court say Electoral Commission constituency back Quincy, Sanko kind of view. NDC goes to Supreme Court to stop EC. NDC so court so almost some moment recollation. Okay. And you say court as a ma for any soldier force. Conco bought Electoral Commission for whom buying. No one can the free home. Until free neko, you are looking forward to somebody say Germany na a free home. Na ya share. Fire cases increased by 6.43% a few and our president grants charters to 14 universities. and 14 universities so I buy more opportunity. Armed Forces Staff College graduate 76 officers from course 82. Bomuso adie enono. And then baby I'm a pepper bakacho say years back. Me di hun komo apostle abai an apostle it yet me call baby I'm a apostle asempa odi ko way back into time. Years back. My history na fi wa me ehunu. Na baby I'm a pepper graphic moment there be I see a day in history. Na date no Saturday na Tuesday December 20th 1966. Tuesday December 20th 1966 na people wey trust say stand warning to all workers in Ghana avoid these strikes. Kotoka and the tuja. It just say the government will not hesitate to clamp down on any illegal strikers and deal severely and firmly with anyone who incites or takes part in an illegal strike in contravention of Section 22 of the Industrial Relations Act, Major General E.K. Kotoka said last night. Now speaking in a nationwide broadcast, the Major General said the NLC is aware that the recent illegal strikes are engineered by some basic elements among the workers. The workers of this country should not forget the great sacrifice made by the armed forces and the police who at risk of their lives saved the country from dictatorship and economic chaos, he said. He reminded the workers that the revolution which ousted the corrupt government of Kwame Nkrumah will not be complete until the economy of the country had been reinstated. Sometimes not so that buying Tesla. No, we can't say, I'm sorry, I'm called strike, rough. Hey, they also cause strike, come on, find you. So in 1966, oh, my catcher was and never be an CCC, the democracy time way. It has been happening years back. Years back, 1966. Go to come the issue statement. Oh, cost striker, you bet no more. The happy end of a father's heartbreak. Lost girl coming home. And also, Ewaha, and also date, Thursday, December 15th, 1966. Was a 69-year-old Ghanaian father, 32 years of heartbreak is expected to end at Accra Airport at 8:30 tomorrow night when he is reunited with his 34-year-old American-born daughter who is visiting Ghana for 3 weeks for the first time. Now the meeting between the father, Mr. Charles Amevo of Keta, and the daughter, Charlotte Amevo, arriving from New York through London, brings a happy end years of persistent effort by both father and daughter to trace each other. News. But it was news 32 years ago. So I will not abruti na winteninka. Charlotte and father were separated in 1934, 2 years after she had been born, when the U.S. Immigration Department deported the Ghanaian as an illegal immigrant to the then Gold Coast after 10 years sojourn in the state. The graphic was instrumental in establishing contact between father and daughter in 1958, following Charlotte's dramatic appeal to the paper through the Ghana mission to the UN in New York to help her trace him. In Charlotte's letter to the graphic, she said, "My father, Charles K. Amevo, came to the United States illegally during the early 20s. He lived here approximately 10 years, during which time he married my mother, Maria Amevo, a Puerto Rican. I was born on September 17, 1932. Now, Friday, December 23, 1966, Assembly this year was a bid to pay our external debt. Ghana gets 2 years relief. And now, when people for say, IMF for this because see a trade and for the Omoka, you're postponing at the end of 2026. So, Ghana was and TV that. And then, in 1966, this is what happened. Creditor countries to which Ghana owes a total debt of £280 million have agreed on a new term for spreading the repayment of Ghana's external debt over a longer period. Now, the London Agreement covers especially short-term debts amounting to £155 million, mainly of suppliers' credit, the bulk of which falls due for payment within the next 5 years. Announcing this at a press conference in Accra yesterday, Mr. E.N. Omabo, chairman of the Economic Committee of the NLC, said this meant that for the next 2.5 years, Ghana will enjoy a period of grace for the deferred debt. This is what the MPP did. This is exactly what the MPP did. 1966, it happened. I can't tell them say, and you may be here, and they say, see that. And then, Apostle Bekasi be actually say, Abatwa ya 2 ye, 2024 Abatwa ya 2 ye, or history be fucking some years back. Or what Bekasi assembly actually. Yeah, we're not so ever. Okay, the last one says Friday, December 23rd, 1966. Express train on fire. Passengers on the Accra Kumasi Express train ran helter-skelter at the Koforidua railway station yesterday when an engine, the train caught fire. The fire was detected immediately. The train arrived at the station and it took nearly 20 minutes to bring the fire under control by firemen from the Koforidua branch of the National Fire Service. As a result of the accident, the train service was held up for nearly 40 minutes, and many passengers traveling on it had to continue their journey by road. Now, the spokesperson for the fire service said later that the accident might have been caused by defective brakes. So, this all happened in 1966. Health Training Institute must design an innovative program to tackle health challenges. Confanoti Teaching Hospital now a same way at their Tuja. So that is it for the graphic newspaper. Jollof Derby Showdown. Ghana battle Nigeria for CHAN tickets. And also so we'll be talking about all these things. Spectator newspaper, the last paper, I'll say crazy for Xmas shopping. Crowded market, low patronage. What is here? Crowded market, low patronage. There's a man for who crum pass Yantori. Yantori. You go crum baby Yantori. Me had the phone kwa. You try a host of friend any afaka buffy. If I try a friend any afaka buffy. Oh what? Sikano de buy this shot. Went to do. Obaso tongue kwalampa bwami ensa. And ebia what target to say back be a 25 city na dey no 30 city do start. Over do 55. Uto be no kwa yentoka. Don't want to let me go home. Majani coffee. Oba tobro nya akoko. Oba na ginya 70 Ghana. Oba say 1.5. Otoba akoko enye. You go back home empty handed. Oka keti ayoka. That is life. Iti akra no ye gum bebre so mboa ye nye huti. Okay, so that is it. Yanko che de hun katoni yamba ba. Apostle Abeka Mensa. Right away we start our conversation and we move on. Iti nano the crata bi send me our house say Apostle Kwabena Uswe J dated Tuesday 24 September 2024. The 24 September blessing. What is the blessing of the 24 September? We'll be talking about that here. Never see here. Based Television Network. Esu enie eti prepre enkomo no ebe shase Apostle Kwabra Owusu J apostle, prophet at the same time neurologist on the numbers, date, time. Now was the Bible quotations normally are there and on the edge. We've spoken so many times our platform so long before Ansana Yabekasi to about 2024. And then on 2024 elections he made some revelations. Okay, can't say maybe he be a press conference or yeah. They say I don't know amount for China boss. So I call press conference say Bahama win election I am trying to mouse young bunu.
You see my boys,
yes, in a ball 80 amount for officer bonten crowd on to me being because your Mahama winning. But on also feel say or on the other side of whatever transpired. And time you talk about you catch say there were few people when I was in the house on Sunday. I was communicating with them from the Saturday now. Me hear me program you know around 12 a.m. and I'm in die. So I had some NDC friends. I knew NDC friends in Ketwa Kasium and conform castle when NDC more and yet concrete and conform castle when people make concrete. And then Apostle Akasanso Namini a dinkomo. I was asking him questions near Casa. I feel many when Comodian Bayet said ye. Yet TV so I kasa. You know the WhatsApp, you can WhatsApp sa mekano waka na makano waka chem bibi osi twen. I said wait na apostle asema wo ni mekan pa de ni wait bi abiu mu. And somebody keka ye nyina no. And as say abedru say or say I said so wait. Now confidence be. So all these things happened and then I also started testing some people who also believe in me. Said the American woman no do approach you wine. So when I also decided telling them what has transpired, they also believed in me. And then the number aftermath, whatever apostle said, whatever it is, and whatever had transpired here, apostle Babi church him. Now what my the differences that is here. Apostle Akaba.
Minya, me so.
Now for me to say
yes what do more. Na me chia with for so. Be faithful.
Yes.
Oh, I like some of them, the comments, the questions they ask.
Yes.
They want to learn.
Yeah.
And it's good. Now,
No.
and yes, you just rush. And you, if you misunderstand, you are bound to repeat the same mistakes.
Okay.
I like the history and then what is currently happening.
And they say, how
do I avoid
those things?
Those pitholes?
Yeah.
And officially, main wish John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency. Congratulations.
Yes. Winning the election.
For winning the election.
Yes.
By my projected 57%.
57%. Yes. What can we 10?
Yes.
But what people will ask, say the Nkosuo announcement or the media. Or me you remember 57 no. But then when you
what does it mean?
So what does it mean? So you give us all the directives now. Okay. So today we are looking at what has transpired in the 2024 elections.
Yes.
The differences are and your DNC where say your history be over there. Bring us from there and let's come to this year and see.
Okay, and that's the baby. Holy Spirit help me out. Now, I want to start from an angle of Ghana for Betiasi, you know. What I say on your program, and maybe maybe Nebuchadnezzar statue be ebai. But and I'm sure say erade the way and makasa. Now erade actually say First Republic engine Kwame Nkrumah Nkwame cutting off. Second Republic Akufo-Addo Papa and our Prime Minister Busia and so engine coup d'etat. And the last one is the man government and so engine and so coup d'etat. Into first, second, third engine. By the Fourth Republic, Rollins, into I attribute the gold, the head of gold to Rollins. Nakufo, silver, no, to Kufo. Then Atamils becomes the brass, the waist. Now John Mahama bear the legs. Nana Nado, I bear the feet. The feet is mixed with legs near iron, feet near clay. Into iron near clay, I mix it together. So, and I may say, in the fifth regime, so when you regime changes, Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar, na Cyrus, Abana, Sir Alexander, Greece, and to the Roman Empire, until regime changes. And I'm saying, Nana Akufo-Addo time we said the era did the chairman, a buobia, and like any nipa e try like nyamensa ebe ba be boss statue no ama statue nyina edwiregu and I'm saying say we're looking at say is it possible say a coup d'etat ebesibio na say first republic no is no more and I'm saying coup d'etat so Ghana baby I don't think we want to go back again
30 years in democracy there
it's me no share Gen Z for no so cause that time Kenya Nigeria thank you now ACC and let me relate something to this. Archbishop Duncan Williams prophesied in 2019. Said Yanshea after 2020.
Uprising
of
the youth after 2020.
Thank you. Thank you.
According to him, this will happen cheerfully because the youth will be fed up with bad governance, coupled with corruption and unemployment. He cautioned that leader will have to listen to the young people and give them hope, as it will be dangerous to pick up a fight with the young people.
Thank you. It was so obvious after 2020.
Yeah, after 2020.
Okay. Almost say we honor a bishop. Until he's speaking at the bishop, archbishop level. Until that's what he has said. Until Yawana, Petre, you know, Angel Uber to Subemu. Until Angel Uber to Bemu, and on say. John Mama friend within 10 days. I mean, he's an international, you know, it went international. Say they can't look at higher your boy again. But he's international. 10 days, John Mama friend. And I say, I know, John Mama friend. Then that's what, you know, he spoke. But the man, Nkosuo one said, he came back again, insisting. So I call Bompire, na, you know, finally, you know, say, or the assembly archbishop, any prophet Osubempa. Yes, sir. Good. Why archbishop and prophet Osubempa? Sometimes the prophet is symbolic of the prophecy he has given. Archbishop Naka said, Bibi Besi after 2020. Na Bibi no Besi. Bibi na Besi ni say them no describe he say Andanana Akufo-Addo no Bibi Besi no. Senka yema plan or whatever or my form the be win you know Nkosuo a ka ye eda ebe boss Baumia is the winner no ka me see 16 regions in ka ye be hunu kayempe. I'm telling you the anger of the people and then Psalm 124 or say their anger would have swallowed us up. Say the nani pebu food Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo administration. And they were some way somehow convinced, say Baumia will be an extension of the Akufo-Addo administration. I had people calling me youth. Or say, hey, Apostle Kebe Boom. And I mean, the anger was. You know, how do we
bring the anger down?
Hunger and anger. A hungry man is an angry man. Also, two for catch Nanado said, I come near before you to John Mahama. It's also so no. So, thank you. Washankom, into the hunger and the anger was there. But hunger, you can't do an immediate, you know. But how do we bring the anger down? Then there must be a change of regime.
But Obibeka said, so you knew all this.
Yeah. But any bibia na you can go public. Oko a cabinet meeting. Any bibia na over ya press. Because ya fa adwin say no. There are things you tell the press. There are things you don't tell the press. Good. We need somebody. Ya obeba you be used to know. E dey atone down. And a heaven. Asia. And we'll be say John Mahama was 4 years. I didn't know at least we can use him to change. Na ebufuo no emra from kakra. It's the archbishop there. He is there representing the vision he has given. And later you see, say he also gave John Mama some prophecies. If you are catch and say Onimishia, you know, 2016, he saw that you have to go. 2020, so say onye ready, but after 2020. Argentina ono also say after 2020 BBBC and also no after 2020 the man say obeba e the archbishop now said that and put the two together, but me I'm a teacher, you know, as a numerologist I study prophecy and everything. Okay, now there was a problem What was the problem? And Obi Peja and his son was say, but John Mahama is in prison. He is in spiritual prison. That means that be American say me who knows I say glass box. Oh, Oshim, also, but unto me, you know,
oh pretty.
Yeah, unto you pretty. And as some papa so a Bema liberation on that. Oh, yeah, they on it. Into one to me and Fred in Jehubet, no. What's your prison? One prisoner, why you call that? Into no, and a so say, and a monko Fred prophet also bempa. Na ono nyede onkom bie no free prison na ono also bempa prophet edina atumu no. Because
we bie na no ka say ontimi nya president.
Thank you. 2016 no abra no ota na na do echi no. Ono no ni me kwan ofa so a ode John Mahama koto prison. Ya Oman na do ebedi enkunim. Ena wa kan si so say John Mahama more than about 2020 enye 2024 enye yi. Enti on say Osha Bible na time Isaiah ko ka kire Hezekiah say sisi ohun ubewu. Enti okono na Hezekiah bompaye. And I rather catch Isaiah na ya. Say kono ko ka kire 15 years account. And I ochire Isaiah ahabaya onfanto ne pompone so na empai fig leaves. Or the to ye and a pie. Enti the ordinary to John Mahama to prison no. Ono anenim na chiwade na kande whatever you obey naba. So ko ini badia, then now we can use John Mahama to bring that change. Na Nkosuo ebufu no and conform. That is why the job was given to Archbishop and Osubempa.
Abraham kushia won hono.
No, say enti ube say odieja omo.
Okay.
Enti I believe say Archbishop Frere Osubempa and they had their Yeah. Until Oma did you omo.
Say akono na no Osubempa ko bie na no ka say.
Thank you.
Then Ghanaians didn't understand say anya wo na wo say. Anya wo na wo so the president. Wo wa sa begina.
Thank you.
Because I'm for doubting say na your prophet papa.
That means on your prophet papa.
Sir, there were
sometimes the supreme will of God supersedes everything. And now God is concerned about the Fourth Republic. Say, yes, I Jurigua, you be blessing. How cry ye kum? Can you imagine, say, ya Boba Omia as winner?
Yeah.
There's chaos everywhere. Automatically, there'll be a curfew.
Oh, yes.
Military will take over because at that time, president has not been sworn in. Next is like a 2020, the NKAC, no. Yeah, parliament. Thank you. Soldier phone in a bed. We just if something had happened there, then the parliamentarians will not have been sworn in, and the president will not be sworn in. Military takes over. Into ways to know, say, my Buffon, ye Boba Umiedi, and people associate him with Akufo-Addo. Now say, Mabuno Digi Boa. Military takes over. Ye swear Baumia in. Ye need president. When will the curfew end? When we don't know. To avoid that, God had to step in. Prophets now, they were not wrong. No, Obiobeka said Prophet Bia was wrong, saying Baumia will win. They don't know anything about prophecy. Yes. I then said Obi to me, Nanado ministers to me, MK, but Nanado to me, Africa more reversible. Yeah, that is authority. In the spiritual hierarchy, we have several authorities. So I just say, Jacob and Nome Nebapeni Reuben, but Moses by or still let Reuben live and let him not die. Also from the higher authority, yeah. By even Reuben Christ, in the morning to me, why it is on Anthony you finally. That was the situation, and God had to come in, and this is the way He had to come in. Now, I'm 57%.
Yes.
Why? In fact, Mami can't me back. Yes, first win. Or say, I believe that by God's grace,
yes,
who preserved you, kept you alive, and you didn't die till Archbishop said you didn't die, and you lived, and you are still here. He will guide you and protect you. What is Archbishop talking about?
And give you what it takes to move this nation according to his mandate, where he wants to take the nation.
Yes.
And we want to pray and believe that in your time of office, the negative narratives that have plucked governments of this country will change during your term in office, and that will see a new and beautiful Ghana by the grace of God.
Thank you.
Archbishop Duncan Williams.
I remember that.
I remember that when we talked in 2016, and I mentioned to you what I felt prophetically, that you will have to leave, and at the right time, you will come again. And 2020, we met again with Honorable Elvis in my office. And I said to you that, Mr. President, you are not coming now. You will come after 2020.
Thank you. So you see, this is at the Archbishop level. Maybe in the level. I will never equate myself. Oh, baby, a prophet who's been paid me.
Yes.
Me, baby, I mean, as a prophet who's been paid me, Kumasi.
Yeah.
On it, Sally for Bishop.
Yeah.
Almost started prophesying. Now, brother, gestures can Andrew. I give them the full respect. And I'm assuming who said John Mama, His Excellency, our president, because of some of the comments also been made. And I'm a born pie.
Okay.
And I rather say it is so. And the emisata biu. And you also been panic.
Yeah.
And me and so now Saturday and why I will be and I may born pie. And I rather say and one the can pepe. No mum ko kache kwesibochi say ono so no oye fantini. Inti more on place or be John Mahama running mate for 2020. Okay. Because the same also been pano as I can say John Mahama running mate now obey you for 2020 no. On be lose election no. Now running mate so say Satan up on board will be a deal. On the prophecy or the Amma 2018. It mean I went on Emisata Diano. Timiko Kache Kusibochi 29th of May. Say na, you know, Satan not on the Emisata Diana program so pre-June lecture be. It was gonna happen 31st May. Timiko no say 2 days later program there so. Now ono Kusibochi no a speaker. Special main speaker or whatever. And Emisata, a chairman for the program. Now, chairman, you be who speaker also say, man, thank you. Let's obviously Emisata 9. Mikai no so money with the money called me from Pibon Target. Okay. Okoye, 1 month, 29th June, Emisata team. Apostle, may you so rest in peace. It's possibility in the bar, I said, or may running meeting. From Central Region. I don't know why they wanted somebody from Central, but they know. Because those men, according to him, no say, you the emissaire to alter be so shrine be so. Until you're now for it, overcome. Also by October, before overcome. Make it June 29th, in the year. Until I'm said, Okan said 2020 running meeting, also so the same thing about you. Not music, we should go to Free Central, and I'm called Bonamania. It's only a one.
Why?
But still, almost like a far fronting.
Yeah, they went to the Central Region.
Which means
to the Central
yes, which means what Osubempa said is still valid.
And that's so sincere.
And that's so sincere. Sister, a low hanging fruit. Sana yebekano. So, intino me NDC a foot one be more say. They should solve this contention. You see, it is for the control of the party. Prophet Ajimai Prempe, he described it as a contention between the spirit of Rollins and the spirit of Atamils. Says Adina in Jaya, the party will suffer certain consequences they might not like. When almost a John Mahama Neradi Yusuno, and NDC.
Oh, sir.
Thank you.
This particular election.
This particular issue, no, because that issue be better. And there's over 4 years, yeah, Kofanimra. Yes. You know, Oko Kumasia MPP Penifo, you know, say. Nanado a say party no. Into Oman Kasa no person John Mama 4 years or no 4 years pe. No more job party, no more repair on party. Now Oman dear before Jai na no more power your normal Samra back. It's also that is there.
But it will be serious for some of them to come by. I know you have said a fight
come
once.
We talk
those people who said you pay them maybe now for the same people.
No, before Naba, being a member of the party doesn't mean you being the next government. I don't want to say. Say there are several new leaders will emerge. Yeah, it doesn't mean the old leaders are coming back. But we're talking about the party. Okay. Into Obi and Buefubia to be back on board. They'll go for elections. Yes. Prepare themselves for the next election. Okay. So what I say. Good. Now, Prophet, where do I go? And okay, baby, so we won't come back there.
Okay.
Or say
so when 2020 ended, I was very confident, respective of whatever anybody said, that it was your time to come back to fulfill the mandate and to finish your unfinished business. He stated.
Okay.
Okay.
And I say yanko
Archbishop, I say presiding Archbishop and General Overseer of Action Chapel International Ministry, Archbishop Duncan Williams has urged Ghanaians to stop describing President-elect John Mahama as Ghana's savior. According to him, the task ahead of the incoming president, especially in the managing the economy, is immense. Rather than showering accolades on him, the citizens should pray for him to succeed in his role as president. The Reverend Man of God made these remarks during a courtesy call on John Dramani Mahama by members of the Apostolic Fathers. He encouraged Ghanaians to keep their expectations of the new government realistic.
Thank you. We are not realistic. Now, if you say John Mahama is coming to do something magical,
but the people are expecting him to do because of the promises that he gave us.
He can't do it.
The promises he gave us.
Wait. He gave them. Is an election platform. He has to say something.
But we have to believe in you before we vote for you.
And an Archbishop say the expectation of the new government should be realistic. You can't say realistic. You share a dinner work kitchen. A journey ben meet me. I might want to do it, but say if you must start to say betting tax. Oh me but you free wa. Talk about that hole. Easy. How are you going to fill that hole? Oh,
I've ever made a call parliament. Would you because you need
and to me, the instant, Shadia. I want to see Archbishop say Obe Wuno.
Yes.
When Wuno. Okay. Only say so kai buku.
Yes.
Let her now me come out John Mahama say once he start Edina go back to Jubilee House.
Jubilee House and BBC.
No. Intimi mano say Mekachen said as 72 repeated, 66 will repeat in 2016 because 72 repeated 2012. In January 1972, 2012. Sa 72 2012 no. And Kroma Ebewu na Akufo-Addo so you tuna buying ego.
Okay.
Nti Akufo-Addo loses power. But that time Akufo-Addo a flag bearer. And Kroma no ye John Atamils.
Yeah, okay.
Into Onubewu.
Yeah.
Na Akufo-Addo lose power. Me see if you want about 66. 2016 John Mahama. JB dan Kwabiwu. Otanka Obechebilam Tebiwu. Na ye two John Mahama free Flagstaff House. They say you two Nkrumah. Na Akufo-Addo be the president. Na Ofuriatta be finance minister.
Yes, yeah, okay, friend.
Yeah, okay. Ni na be mu. Ye free wa 6 years after you two Nkrumah. Back to 72. Inti anu be 2022. Sa 2022 no 72 na repeat 2012 ni be repeat. 2022 na say Akufo-Addo olusu power. Now why we play Nkrumah usu.
Okay.
In this case, John Mahama played in Nkrumah. It's 2020 no so. Now Akufo-Addo so playing Akufo-Addo, he will lose power. But 2022 near election year, it will project into 2024.
24, okay.
So what I say?
Yes.
Because 72, 2012 year election year, bang. 66, 2016 election year. Make us say 79 be repeating. No? 2019 like 40 years of 79. But 2019 any election year, it will delay by 1 year. It's when they also see 2020, no, it will delay by 2 years. Internet Eugene Ahim or Omom Tituno.
Yes.
Akufo-Addo lost the power in 2022. Thank you.
MP, no, MP
technically, by this spiritual way, then John Mahama also died in 2022. On the patch. It's when the Archbishop says, by God's grace, you were preserved.
Yes.
He preserved you, kept you alive,
yes.
And you didn't die.
Yes. And
you lived, and you are still here. Next, I say, Nyankopon ajiwefu. Because 2016 na Ousubempado ko share prison hono. You were waiting to die when Akufo-Addo loses power. Na party no esili. If God has preserved you, na time also will now.
Yes.
Because Akufo-Addo will lose 2024.
Yeah, will lose.
It's time also will now no Ousubempaba.
I bet you UFO.
And on that Psalm 124, or say, you have escaped like a bird out of the foulest snare. The snare has been broken, the trap has been broken, and you have escaped. Your help came, or your help is in the name of the Lord.
So in this way, no, was there somebody who spoke to John Mahama to invite Ousubempa and
it was
because people never understood why. Ousubempa should be invited to the first house. Never. Even some NDC people didn't like it.
At all.
Some NDC people didn't like it. Why would you bring that person.
Yeah.
And people say, I don't know if you know so president.
That's all some year more. And some also been packed here. Everybody, wow. Sebi, except Kramaya fee.
Yeah, it was news.
It was
news.
It was
news. We didn't understand.
It was news. But that is how it was, so that
supposed to happen.
So that we solve that problem. And yes, sir, can you pronounce Baumian in Apo as the winner, sir? Can you be Ghana no? Would the Shigu even NDC winning, there's a change of the energy and the anger was just too much. Obviously, the energy he said, "Oh, no, Tinifi or trying to tax now also what you was saying. Wow, Mamiska." Also tax a bet and said, "Ube lose so as an the back. Oh, the anger was real, tangible, but God in His own wisdom. Ghana has also escaped what could have happened to us.
Does it mean God loves us?
Yes.
Yes. As a country.
Oh, now say Archbishop, who was a prophecy file Nesobaye, is he not praying about it? He's also me buy me catch us me the letters become Archbishop.
Yeah, I remember.
And I'm my Usu Papa. And I'm man me book. I didn't know why God said I should go and give it to them. But on the 1st of October, all those men I gave the letters to Cranch, they were all on the stage. That means God wants them to know what is happening. You see, a lot of us don't know, say, Jubilee na ebano. And I did the baby be amaye. If John Mahama is a new man, then I don't expect John Mahama, His Excellency, to repeat his old mistakes. One was a professor called now say, or say John Mahama, His Excellency Oba, nobody repeating past mistakes. Ghanaians will never forgive him. His Excellency John Mahama is on record say, or any election near Sueni Ina, he will drive straight to the Flagstaff House. What I say? Neil and this guy, Brucer North MP, or say day one they'll change the name back to Clement Park.
Yeah, Clement Park said
Flagstaff. 2020, that's the argument I had with them. Say Munko fa Leslimbe win. That was 2020. Now mo win ya, Munko tina Flagstaff House, Jubilee House. Mamon reverse in bio. Now rather no, you'll be operating under a certain grace and blessing, because 70 years president yes say John Mahama, His Excellency obey double what Nkosuo did in 2007.
Are you sure?
This is what God is saying. Debbie Aminka Jubilee Assem. I have been preparing the nation for the Jubilee. Debbie Aminka Jubilee Assem. 70 years. Make your sign back. Israel 18 70 years. Now Bush, Clinton, Obama, I promise say Ombe capital of Israel, Ako Jerusalem. None of them could do it. Bush, Clinton, Obama. But Israel did 70 years platinum jubilee. What happened? Donald Trump just moved it, but case closed. GNC. It's way in my book, somewhere me trust said Donald Trump me say as Ghana celebrates its 70th jubilee anniversary in 2027, what can Ghana expect from a Trump presidency? A 30-year Marshall Plan should be immediately presented to him. 67 years since gaining independence, Ghana has remained nothing but poor and troubled. Yemfa Marshall Plan, yenja say you call IMF short term. Say Ghana be 100 from 2027 to 2057. Into Yemfa Marshall Plan, a simultaneous development across the various fields. The Ombe toward boom. You fight Donald Trump, so Yakun King Charles, lobby them. Some of Ghana any pilot project. Now, by time Ghana be 100, they'll see that we are better trading partners. Now the youth have been, educated, and they are up to par with the Western world. We'll be doing business with them par to par. Those sisters, yes, they've met their contemporaries, but we can do it in 100 years. By your IMF, short term, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Now you try these are some of the things I expect them to do. The new John Mahama said, "Okotsna Flagstaff House, Biwa." That's also almost a Dini Biu. That's history is repeating itself. That's all set a time no back. Na akwesi ahoy asem no kai yen no. Yes. I'm telling you as a numerologist, because first time as SMDBC, you know, more reverse a deal called Flagstaff House, and at 72, and here 72 a repeat. Then Mills dies, then John Mahama takes over. 72 a repeat, no. So 72 in repeated 2022. Then John Mahama must die. Then Nano Pukwajiman takes over.
You should change the name.
I'm begging them in the name of God. Me peshi in from ho. Me a kama bomb hono. 57%. I'm just saying. Me peshi. I've done more for him on his blind side. Me nkobon pa man na Akufo-Addo.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't makobon pa man.
But I don't know who picture be now John Mahama fie.
Aha, nam dia John Mahama fie. Na me dua 50. I will bolly. Me fie Orange House. Yes. Na me dua 57%. 2022. We call the whole country 276 constituencies. But to be honest, me Giano, me no credit ever copy. Me John and Jane, me John and
because
Leslie.
Yakasa what John and Leslie, and you made emphatically clear say, so man for Leslie, they will lose the election. Until so was been professing in your
I was said a bypass. It's me who said John has been cleared as Usbempa prophet has reversed what he said.
So the 57 was between John and Leslie.
Yes.
Now the 57
but as John as president.
Yes.
57 Abba.
But it is not Leslie.
It's changed. And I'm saying God had to do a bypass.
Okay.
And you know what I said will happen in 2020. You know. Also when I'm the chair, bookmark.
Yeah.
Again, I'm me say the new NDC. The new NDC is a Rollins Nkrumah political tradition, and will rule from the Platinum Jubilee 2027 to the centenary of Ghana in 2057. This is Mempaibo and my package for NDC.
Yes.
And wait, Umubida. And I'm here.
Yeah.
Into no Jubilee House, they'll go and live under Jubilee House. And I'm the scriptures now to talk. Platinum Jubilee leadership. Platinum Jubilee leadership, you know. It is set leadership now, because about 2020. Into John Mahama as president. Leslie Tamaklo as vice president. Alban Kingsford Bagbin as speaker.
Then speaker came in.
Yes, that was what should happen 2020. Into no Eradia San Dimabe see the same borderline. And I'm saying, so what should they do? I say it's up to them. They know what you said. They heard you. Say you know, Mecca, I have to say it. Vice president issue, no, it hasn't been sorted out. It's still in.
Because I remember so catch them. You saw say Jane Mensa Jane.
That was John Yin first 2020. And my prophet Baku said.
And who can says so Yin in 2024.
Yes. Because after that you also got na baby as a direction here. So repeating it twice. And I catch you say Asamoah Oni Jane na no Pokwa Jimai. Same birthday 22nd November. Into Asamoah Jan disappointed Ghana twice. Into Nka Jane that disappointed Ghana
twice.
But and I say enam de nkebe sintino Eradis has circumvented into Mehu John.
But will people understand you say
well
you have said this and later you are saying this? Give us explanations.
Miriam why? Into no I expect John Mahama and the NDC to retain Bagbin.
Oh sir. Another news na dey badu.
Debut and ya say me tro has said. Oh, me one time me then me has said book we NDC library.
I will say be all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Until they can always refer. Me say to mark the 40th anniversary of the 31st December 1981 movement, Honorable Alban Bagbin must be sworn into office as Speaker of Parliament on the midnight of January 6, 2021. Amen. Into Yamfani said the vision has been delayed, but not denied. Okay. Ahead of the official swearing in of President John Dramani Mahama on January 7th, 2025. Next said 2020 footsteps now. And what Kaiser hand make I say the his divinely prepared Voltarian appointed running mate, born on the 18th day of the fourth month called April in 1957. It's Leslie Tamaklo, Yawono, 18th friends April 57. He's the one I'm referring to. But in the book I didn't refer to him by name, but by date of birth. Intino media enidie mu a ebuo mu a NDC o se me ba de ntia me ye we na me can we.
You can we aye.
All the projections to her, maybe mafa. They can turn it or they can fight it. And the same thing happened in 2020. Because 2020 NDC in penny for assure me some befa the sitamako.
Do we assure?
And they say kwabana, if that is the case, or change the menye.
Yeah.
And also on the June 4th, no, was that not 79 they repeated typology, Kali. Into June 4th, no, because my casa May 15th. Was it June 4th, May 15th, June 4th, and then 24th September. Until they gave me that show. No, right, me call to first blue on their behalf. Until me call orphanage, you know, June 4th, I make a casa. But before I make on that prophecy, if you come and say, I say, may your press come money per 5. I bet you me. Should I go? Should I? And make Apostle Paul there.
Yes.
Charlie Jerusalem is so quiet, I bet you. Jesus is good in one dance, and I say, make I bet you me. And maybe June 4th and 3 days.
Yeah.
Now, Obiakofa, the American, now or the NDC TV logo at Nkosuo. That is acquired official NDC. Men are Makoye Madie. It's why will any disingenuous say Ubefa NDC logo? Or they fa them de to hono. Men are Makoka. Any NDC next man, Major Mama Crame. So I say, men are Pemisicana, Missimiko Yakafia Koye Madie. Never mamma never share me the menka. And I listen because of my place on bedi make to DF. To be honest with you, na meaning as a mamekoka. I had my prepared speech. Sadly, me say my sorry now. And boom. Because me can't be a spirit be. And me be if you me tears so no. To be honest, cause me nyaye. Hey, when you walk at your mama as mama no. Hey, when you watch BB, people were convinced because I believe at that time that was how NDC was feeling. Inti me no me kono se ma che koma ye whatever inti NDC spirit beba me so se me kasa me NDC I say NDC spirit ba me so na me kasa to say NDC that is how NDC felt at that time inti ya chi mi we no e na aja you see NDC we pastor now when say NDC we pastor inti me futu no you talk really got him so what you say but the me kind na so be mu because say Rollins be who that year Inti no said the Rollins Atamus who yom share anymunyam. Rollins be who so some share Rollins anymunyam. And this is the man God directed me to say Onwa. Yes. Okay. Manfa no.
Nkofaji.
And a mulusu ye. But make I say back be speaker.
Yeah.
But mo bo back be the only speaker. That should tell you something. Adambo. Yeah. It should tell you something. Yeah,
once you say baby
Inti no kaufa papa we so John Mama 2020. But she said Archbishop so aka say even in 2020 no you are not ready. You come after. Until you have all this knowledge, you know, then you understand say okay, maybe the vision will come to pass, but it's for an appointed time. Maybe it has delayed. Into me I see say Enka this time they swear back being in because the topic now kind the blessing of the 24th blessing.
Yes.
Say me kokasa May 15 June 4th 24 September na Rollins mami wuye. Yes sir. Yeah. And at 24 September 1979 Rollins handed over power. Back being so ya 24 September 1957. So 57%, you know. Let's say 18th April 1957. Okay. Until 57 not John Mama Ushin Fintin. When we're doing 57 we knew what we were doing. So what you said. Into back then no, on say 66 repeat, 72 repeat, 79 repeat. It is like 31st December, and also repeat. Rollins handed over power to a hung parliament in 79. Yeah. On 24 September. Yes. Then he took back the power from the hung,
taking control.
Taking control. Into through back then. Also in all these eras, 79 Rollins played himself because he was still alive. But all the others, they are just representing their fathers. But in 79, Rollins is the only one who played himself. But this time, this is the first time somebody will have to step in for Rollins. And who better to step in than Album Bagbin, 24 September blessing. Now, the Agbin, Haruna, and a Tuadiano, Ebaye from Northern Region.
Yeah.
Say, you draw, majority.
The majority, yes.
And a Bagbin Somu, and will declare NDC is majority. And after no market Dimika call Supreme Court. And a Supreme Court reverse say no. And a bag say here. Because John Mahama Susu Free North was here my parliament this year to Abani. Yet to Abani NDC a majority. Only numerology you because I invoked it. Okay? Called last end on Last page. 3. No, that's F4, page 4.
Yeah.
Last week, 50 days after the 24th September.
Yeah.
2024.
If John Mahama and the NDC
have not made
the
required necessary changes,
I shall personally congratulate His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Alhaji Ufeno Heneba.
Yes.
Mahmoud
Ajiman Thank you. Bawumia. My mom saying 50 days.
Yes.
Within these 50 days, NDC did what they had to do. Almost at 1st October with Mpaibono. And at 11th, Mpaibono called Kumasi. On the 12th, normally Wreath, my Rollins. Argentina 24th September. 24th September, Rollins, Mami Uye. 50 days, Pepe no Uye. And by so doing this, then Backben is in the position now to kickstart the 31st December uprising or revolution.
So it is not right to change Backben.
I wouldn't recommend it. It don't know spiritually or normal here. What kickstart your day with? Yeah, there's still more in him. And the speaker Juma wala to walasa.
Yes.
Oteo, not doing no use. They should keep him there. Now, if and when, what I say if and when, they should put Leslie Tamaklo there as vice president. I'm telling you.
Within these 4 years.
Me say if and when.
Yemfa.
It's vice president issue. His Excellency John Mahama on free Usubempa. Non free so Emasa, non free Prophet Ajimai Prempe. Together they will help him understand it better. So Elbena Sony on Bompai.
Yes.
Yeah, they can bring him in. If they like Apostle Sam Kranchankra. Yeah, they should gather together and say, Apostle Bina, you say or NDC will pass. Or say Jane has not been cleared. The vice president shall seat, they're still there because it's supposed to go to honor Rawlings. Jane belongs to the Nkrumah. Yeah, it's going there. I think we are clear there now. So let me show you why I said something else. And
yes.
I believe I did something else.
Why
I know you're
you
very
say
important.
Good, including the press conference.
Yes.
Any document of your
say we made a show.
Yes.
Yes. The power of a woman. Yeah. Sunday, 4th February,
yes.
4 p.m.
Yeah.
And a topic here then, the wings at Tabaya, a said John Mahama.
Yes.
I say. So what you say? Okay. So 4th February, a year, JB Dankwa. Penny.
Yeah.
Oh, 4th February. Maybe say, Raddy say, Lord, how do I bring John Mahama out of the prison? Because me, the saw prison. He's not. How do I bring him out? And make I say 2015. Not doom so one. Me call Suhum orphanage. Me ne Abuaji Didier. From Plains North. Say waka baby.
Oh, okay.
It's on 1,000 buy. So I didn't cram it 5 in an hour. And you 500 toy. And you 500 so high car. And you call Suhum buy. Into onu be John Mahama. Into na 29th November. And Abuaji Didier say November born. I think 20th or something. He could stand in for John Mahama. Into your coin based on Psalm 8 verse 2. Or say out of the mouth of children he has ordained strength. Into me Nkosuo say Nkolano Mompa Ema His Excellency John Mahama. Na radima ni nyansa no to me fan solve dumso. That was a simple prayer. Near the meat pie on my beverage, not the boss. And I die na me say. Timi ba fie no the next day me tie news. And I may say the previous night John Mahama were two called Doha. Okushia energy ministers. No kasa about power badges be. And a power badges ne buy do so if you intino na ma ye bi da. So I don't me the bill come obi. Ma fa bill come obi. And I'm so okay ready. Me fa ne birthday or see there be. Obi or share prison. Spiritual won't mean you soon the birthday because they are local. Inti fa ne yere birthday ne yere ya wono 6th of March. Inti me you soon the birthday. Eddie John Mahama every prison. Okay. I didn't know JB Dankwa 4th February na me start. Because on say prophecy na me dey man say once he said dinner JB Dankwa be wu.
Yes.
Now you 2. Now Nkosuo be the president. It from the time JB Dankwa wu he's locked in prison. It's a tell me or say yeah the juju net. You can't just explain it. No, when you can't explain something, you say now how? Share Juma ma bo share, you know, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. Yeah, be can say. Inte say, you know, 4th of February, you know. Mwamu beauty.
Yes.
Beauty Amegashi.
Yeah. Agama.
Ena oboame mami ye.
Yes.
Inte ubie we ne so a.
Yeah.
Me catch up me ma obia bi. Oh, mo say bebre kai.
Adebre.
Yeah. Inte we no me ma obia bi. Ena me frame me de. And I'm so omunko frame omo de no mo fan to. Na daache. Omo de be dia dance here. Okay. Into me no John Mahama and Leslie Tamaklu.
Yes.
That time na mako around the country Edria John and Leslie 57% dada. If I would no home here. And I'm saying victory 1996 to 2024.
1996 2024 57% AK Arsenal.
As okay. 1996 Rollins nya 57%.
Okay.
1996 and 2024 calendar no the same.
Yeah, the same.
Into me to me as a numerologist no with me Bible no I repeated the same results. Because in 1996 2024 calendar is the same. Now NDC nya 57% through the seed of Rollins. I can duplicate it. And that's what I did. And yeah, test case. Once I catch us JB Dankwewu ye no the by election. I got told 29th of March.
Yeah.
And NDC so monko. And you know they were disqualified in 20s. And anka a year juma can you NDC omanko into come film. But this election a same north by election prototype. Into ye sheda ma osagifo
yeah
e kone nam ho. Owie ye no results by 57%. Until we were sure say it will happen 57%. So what you say? Good.
So then why did you pronounce at the press conference?
Because at
say
a press conference we are say and I make her say John Mahama one far Leslie Tamaklu na so we near lynch me.
Yes.
Oh maybe I'm different. Okay, good. Na mum say of far Leslie Tamaklu so now one we near lynch me. Into that I mean vocal 24th blessing.
Yeah.
And centroni bisa me. And I say wanye de makana because me pie boy me boy, you know. That's what I know. I was saying come the caveat be a count say as things stand now. Yeah, see America say wanye say ya on winning. Nanka nipa
attention.
Yeah. But say adiwa afterthought neighbor. It can make say the ye gina o say as things stand no. Say wanye say ya on winning. So on them patch. Okay. Inti ya can we inti no and we me do we more. Lordina, the wings beneath JDM. I didn't know me say Lordina Mahama is the wings beneath JDM because me be issue the date of birth. Adiama ni kunu JDM. But man can't crop. And I'm sure victory 2024 57%.
And that paper we share. Sa paper now the press conference.
I mean mo obiedi. Beauty wa bisano.
Wow.
And I mean frame we into say 57% John and Leslie.
Yes.
But John and Lordina so bit maybe I
57%.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Into without Leslie, no, John and Lordina can also work 57%. Into I say the woman was bypassed for the sake of what could have happened. Into God will consider certain things. And we're building the new NDC with Lordina Mahama and Kate Tamaklu. Leslie. Yeah. Because Mami we also oba daughter, I don't know, second or third. Honestly, I want 24 September. Into my invoke 24 September, blessing. Into no, when I started this now, next said me, I'm working on this project in my secret room.
But you are born.
I know.
It will be difficult for us.
I know.
Say, once you have said, say,
yes.
near.
I'll come to that.
Yes.
On said, make us say, meaning who did it? Make Kasaya or the NDC logo.
Yeah, I got to say.
It San Chechemu and me Chechemu. Leslie asem na America. And I'm said, your mama and Fanny dia request be a make is a monfa Baumia and your flag bearer. Now mon fan to number 1. Yeah, a boom pepe no. And a Baumia be breaking 8 no. E won't so. So what am I saying? Na obie ko yi se wan fa Leslie Tamakula. Na wafa Baumia will win and break and no na exciting no wakati ho. Na wasa the MPP colors Baumia now onwa to the possibility prophecy. Into obi intellectual property. You find this, say in life, in real life, obi to me do kokota. In the spirit realm, I can also take you on. Into Samima NDC for 50 days.
Yes.
Okay. Then I gave the MPP also an ultimatum. And I'm so okay. Sir, Mafa, something without your permission. If by 29th of November, Muslim to me and share Prempe ni Munyamu Ashanti Radio. Muslim forget it. 29th November year, John Mahama birthday. Kobisa Fred Owari, 17th November, I was with him at the Jubilee House. And I gave him this ultimatum. I when also tango I didn't go alone. Me the unia ba for Angel FM. Yes. Me kona mi kutechinye. Kone so no pete. Tie ko draw no so me cabinet nyantwa. On say minim dey because wakoji sika pokra na ntimi come dey obi di mechi journalist na kira ofra wafra da. Nti yet reception 5 enumra ansa na obi akodro be 11 12 no.
Anopa 11 12.
I'm telling you 5. Sada na Supreme Court the way to backbench so say one reverse way na high treason there. Ti e kotina wa nti oba ye no metra akonya so say no na me gya chinye no not deliberate say o say chinye there so ja we mi ame me fi ho no me Safuma I spoke to a lot of people me fi ho no me Safuma I spoke to a lot of people chieftaincy minister why you freeway I call them on the framer of a crowd number man. I have the list there and I have to Kumasi Timmy Kumasi on the 20th me call madam Fabako Eric me friend Alaji be the same member me could draw Alaji I also and zero odi nya botela and I'm a friend madam for say on go on the air and I'm a kind say idea way na my friend the Fred Owari syndrome.
Yes.
2013 the same thing this year. Supreme Court time no. 2013 the same thing this year. Supreme Court time no. All the assembly come Fred Owari no or to go baby a be could be as an be. From Fred Owari me call Samuel Okuwa me friend we miame Mutabamba last person Utiko Jaba. Obi eniame. So I knew they were going to lose the Supreme Court.
Peace.
We so no say free Fred Owari ho.
Yeah.
And echo. Na madam for say kohu kwesi chei.
Yes.
No ye Kumasi communication.
Kumasi yeah kwesi chei my hosting some.
A center ye program. Say me twen na napo na ekasa. Nti me tena ho atwen. Nti me twa na napo bodyguard. Ohwem din sa na oba me ona be chia me. Ono so me hu video no ye da wase pa. Thank you very much. Na say me kan kire na say on kan kire na po say agena da. And so yesi me hu kwesi chei into the ma me twen. E bia na ankoyi. But on the side of me. But just emboa. Okay. Kwesi che ye pon ye. Me ka che no. Anaduna of friend.
Osia no ka che.
Oh, me ne odimi ko fie me ne no din ko.
Okay.
Ade. Me asante no. Me wo me amekom. Osu me pa prophet ofi asafo. Ye osu me pa prophet. Ne dan echi e na kwesi che ite. Like, you know. Yeah. And also na say prophet osu me pa ka. And so say me so amekom asafo ni amekom there. Yeah. Timi ka che no. I had no friend, I said, but your friend Prince said they went to me one be. Or friend switch off. And I said the next day, Saturday, no. Yeah. Now I get in touch. I'm okay, now them come here. It meant when you fly and cry, honoring Prempe how it was supposed to be done. I didn't stand me see. I didn't done it, I want to be double sure. Me a numerologist. When I said friend was me suffer back, also I was soon die, once I didn't done it. But 4 t-shirts na wo omo wo nyina hye omo de me se me hye me de no so for show de ne akona so twen me nim de ntia me se me hye me de nti wo de nya abotre no so aden de me hu se adane kuma se o nti no Saturday me se rada fi me de me wie meduma nti me ba ka o se twen ko hu asofo no na ka kire omo nti me ko sofo ba ko we ani di nti me mo ni din because ono me ka sai no say me ko hu kusi boaten
yeah
thank you
yeah
It says Saturday, Sunday, 1st December. Yes, sir. and I'm called Kusubatin. Sorry. Timiko Dreno, na can person in any camp, and son of us sorry. I say, then I can leave. But me call no more sorry, I had to wait. The General Secretary or MPP, could you?
Yes.
Education Minister, Deputy, Bada so or I mean dignitaries. There, sorry. Tell me approaches, oh, me Balinchenka crack. Better prophecy. I don't have to, I'm going. And I'm so, I came from Accra. My name is Apostle J. Oh, you are a man of God. And not change and change Accra. Tina mi kuta mi buku. Prophet Kusi Boateng said Namika.
Yes.
Sad time. Me wo no ka say they will announce the results on Monday. Baumia will be declared winner. MPP will have majority. The boys will be separated from the men. Na me to say, na me nipa. Na true. Na deno. The entire me buy and say me catch us at dinner. I damn it. Catch it Baumia. So I just me catch it. It's me ka. Baumia came there for breakfast. He's gone. Blah. Now say Baumia breakfast obedi na me buy you. Me can be tell on my main kasampo. Omo kwa Accra sisia. He can't even give me 2-3 minutes.
Obi catch me say elections no time so. Na ube lusu election. I say yes is ubi be wu.
Oh, it's sina so. Yeah.
Just means they were just resist. Imagine so
Oma win
and I will pay
whatever.
Win it.
Yeah. And I catch you the election is just a said we declared say ya win here. Enti wo dey na about the catch you. Wo kwa ye hwan. Then can local place ye need at least on the virginity. So into wo ye hwan. Timi catch no. And I'm sure me I have a custom every election year bia me true book asana. It's all pentem. So is this my copy? And I'm saying yes.
Now the man.
I'm man. Now my friend, the soft back. Take his number. Oh, book window. Take his number. I'm so at work, baby. Take his number. I'll send you something to send to him.
Oh, not during the night. Not during the night.
Bankasa, me jataba no me adu me church omo minimo no. Na me be stay kakra for 2 days. Ti me ba Accra on the Wednesday, 2nd. Yeah. And you go to Aba Saturday. Second me ba here. After na me be press conference I can see and assist. When say commercial radio stations me call back. Yes me call you pa. After I dey so me mra HFM. Me dru o so far now call press conference mo. It me call edum no.
Yes.
And obi say asof man ka say me nchiro. Me wo platform bi so. Me journalist. But na nkomo bi koso. Yes ya no pro ba HFM. Say we be kasa. And o say wa didi kenere pon atem no wa ba HFM. Ya wan kasa
on platform so here.
Ba also can be catch am say no malusu. Nti wa ma me kwan. And I'm going so don't worry. Said them become my yanka. That Kusi Boateng the last person me catch no but when tie me po nti be jam me book no man. Justin Kodu he was there.
No, I saw that.
Oh, and me he up on mo camera no church friend saying no mo share. Nti we knew what was happening but me no as a servant of God.
Yeah.
On said there are several projections. There was the 72 projection. Yeah, Akufo-Addo will lose power. Then the Nkrumah will die.
Yeah.
And we are sharing no. And you share Nigerian pattern so. So Nigerian pattern me know whereby Musa Yar'Adua wuye. But Nina started when the name was reversed to Flagstaff House. Musa Yar'Adua wuye. Gula Jonathan Fakonya no. Or you take court. That is the same TSC Ghana. Now, Guladuna China 44%, 2015. Buhari 53%. One Christian, one Muslim. Yabagana 2016. Now the same thing repeated. Now Muslim counterpart, not a trash. 2018, yes, we Muslim counterpart, a trash woman in London. Oh, it's Nigeria and Ghana back to back. It's last way election way. No, Masha mean what the similarities could be. It's me then I have to check the date of birth of the person. Timiko check it Tinubu birthday.
Yeah.
Tinubu ya ono 29th March. Just like Nana Akufo-Addo. It is a Nigerian party repeated there. Next is the 29th March born na be we ni wa. And the 29th March born so no onye eligible. But o akoma so ade bia ofu se vice no far. It vice no far it say Nana Aduna na we ni. That's how I interpret it. It is a Nigerian party we nka ebe play. But meaning how Osubempa how they arrived at the 1st October. Yeah, on the prayer no. But that is Nigeria's Independence Day. On the make us say man church mu a. It me highlight 72.
Yeah.
What the fancy me say mienu.
Yeah.
When me they highlight 72 no. And then me can want them openly. And I me they highlighting Nigerian party no.
Yeah.
Me can want them openly. But 96 24 no 20 and no there me the mensa we and a posa eye ho adwuma. And you cannot see it. And I don't have to tell you because a quite long years
yeah.
they can interrupt. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Good. It's only Nigerian Independence Day. I see anything. Make sure I see it. 2023 October 1st, Nigeria the independence. The next day, and Stephen Tim, nene dom, ekochia Nigeria for no.
Yeah.
Say it's courtesy. And now we catch Nigeria for the say. MPP catch Nigeria for say. Say yes, you say break it. No, na mo chimi break it. Nti mo nchira e kwan no. It's there. It's on the net. They went there 2nd October. Nti mo nchira e kwan no. And I did nkomo sata na omo ambassador na ye bawa bi o se bawa. O na sing. Something bibi bawa. Nti no mo nchira e kwan na ye no. And I'm say okay. And I say I'm so we to reciprocate your visit. Inti Ghana should the your independence 6 March. Adie chen 7th March na Nigeria for so abesra. Ghana focus on Nigeria for the day after their independence. Almost abesra the day after. In their conversation and it's on the net. Nigeria for an advice you almost say honor the founding fathers of the nation and the founding fathers of your party. It's there. You can Google and see. The ambassador was there. He, you know. Now, there was another prophecy. We were sitting down quietly waiting. On said, wait, let me see me on the 4th of February. And I make Kotoa, so 6th of March. It's the 6th of March, you know, Ghana Independence Day. And Lordina Muhammad Subed Day.
Yeah, we said it.
It's because Nkosuo 6th of March, you know. I call Nkolano made the jollof, chicken, drinks. And I may say, and they are Lordina birthday, former first lady. Momon pie emano. Na momon pie mani kunu. Ni kunu ko akwentu obi. Using the same Psalm 8 verse 2. Na nyame adom akwentu na nyere successful. Inti message on the brain they say, by the end of the day I will get what I have requested. So prophetically, you can say by the end of the day, let's say by the end of the journey, no, or now by the end of the event, no, the American, no, in Sabeka. So end of the, you know, when the results are declared,
yes.
57% I'm near with you. That the man you're interested, they say, John Mamaka say, Obe Nemu ni running mate on the 7th of March, a day after Lordina's birthday. It's me make a bomb pie, meaning Colano. Me feel no already baby nanado beye we no independence we no o say nanado independence anniversary or the akọ Ashanti northern region,
yeah,
Ashanti region, central,
but akọ rounds
Volta 2021 names Accra but COVID-19 anye omo yan bibi kitu edu ha interradi chere me say Black Star o say Ghana, the Black Star of Ghana is the leader.
Yeah.
Into 5 regions: North, Ashanti, Central, Volta, Eastern. Into Eastern, then the last day, last independence. Into me spiritually, I saw say Honan Kaude, we know, baton, ebama baumia. Into me could 6 bottles of communion wine, and I'm the 5 call. Maybe on my program. Now me intercept here. Communion bottle ne toss 6 no. After me come Kolane ho. On Lordina birthday, yes. And I mean cross call Volta region because that is the NDC stronghold. Intimidate Koja Volta for, so to speak in spiritual language.
As anyway, in all of these things are we why the finance, why the mouth TNT, why the mouth there? Because you've been going around all the places, balling now.
Then teamless. Thank you. Like I say, teamless. Yeah. Omo believe in my prophecy. Yeah. Say Backbench should be speaker. Leslie should be vice president, whilst John Mahama is president, because God has a reason to bring the 3 men to work together. That's the reason.
Yeah. They say me no na ya Leslie.
Thank you. It's a team Leslie but I handle the spiritual aspects. Other people handle different aspects of it. But I mean, that's what I can offer by my gift. I can serve my country this way. That's what I do. Into team Leslie, but we believe that this man should be John Mahama's running mate before everything is over, and Bagbin should be speaker. Into NDC for
should they change Bagbin as speaker within this period? Something will happen.
It will change the narrative.
Sir.
Yeah, it will change the narrative. So there's the good, the acceptable, and perfect will of God.
Yeah.
Flagstaff House, you're good. Then the upper Sabeka. Until change you call Flagstaff House, good. The all here on Sabeka. So what's not Jubilee House? I want the Sabeka. But Oko a step further, at the gold in the Kanwa, I got not golden Jubilee House. You'll be more blessed. And I want your mama to live under the golden Jubilee House. Make sure with the inter. Okay. So actually I finished that one. And now make a 7th. No?
Yes.
There's a prophecy said, and that your mama be bought the running mate Dino. MPP Penmu Bibu. Obikra called further to say one of the deputy ministers will die. But unfortunately, we don't have it on recording. But we're waiting to see. It's me started 4th February. Mr. Minim said in Piebon or Befa Leslie. It's 7th year in the Obefano. But prophet is Obefa Obano. But that Obefa Obano, I deal with NBC. MPP Penmu Bibu. That same day. So what I say. Intino, Michelle Nigeria for Naba. Honor your founding fathers. And I mean, and these MPP, Oka founding fathers, imagine they call August 4th.
Yeah.
And because on the Oka's founding fathers, August 4th.
August, until I'm on the Bashir.
Until when they be John Kuma. John Kuma went to whom of a nation I call interception. Until maybe I see.
Yeah, you need to Kuma say back.
So whom no, yeah. So whom some call interception. Why? I don't know why. But God said, go and do it. And he said, after no. Now, saying a radical say, you see. And yet, Bibian and Radi say, yeah, wouldn't be into or say it. Obin and Aqua, or could you find Lopicoma Cositum? Yes. Wouldn't do a true. Wouldn't. Not Cositum Swam or Bibi, Facoma Waba. Yes. Now they are. But you are monitoring. It's a BBC. That you can't say if I will come Cositum. It's not the way my men know what you say. It's John Kuma, your bomb, I mean, John Kuma, it's a bad sign.
Because I'm saying with this period now, I feel Qatar, where the end of Sukra, Qatar, now many the say a topic of discussion among for
literally, the woman has been spiritually buried. Yeah, died out. It was some call me and say, I'm not feeling or campaign, like the vibe is not there. Yeah, all but the vibe is not there. Some have called it, but me and Onyama made me issue. Into way Abemuno, I was like, wow, what is going to happen? And the young said, Archbishop Monson almost step in. Yeah. Said the DNKBC no NC. Into me no, while I was doing this, into to end it, yeah. We could check John Kuma, date of birth. Yeah. And the mom shock. He was born 4th of August. Founders Day. Thank you. Say Nigeria need to catch them say honor your founding fathers and honor the fathers of your party, which I know is obviously UGCC. Yes. August 4th. Not John Kuma, August 4th. I keep my thoughts to myself. Go in, maybe church him saying. One I bet him say. Now last one maybe Masa and the baby pusa. Okay. His Excellency John Mahama on TME. Yeah. Mema date be. Okay. 10th November 2008, 10th November 2012, 10th November 2020, na mama 10th November 1971. Okay, Shadio. 10th November, ena John Nkosuo eyi amambu no efi castle eba ase. Yeah. Ena asofu nyina chief yeshira so Golden Jubilee House. NDC we near and on reverse say
yeah it's called Flaster
and the America say bebe mina abem David we found and be but 10th November 2012 after na Kamel say John Mahama with the presidency in about 4 months and we call Baumia crew on the same date no and we say if you MPP want to win something here bring Baomi as flag bearer. Put him in the number 1. Let him come and face me. Or can that date? Satan will also be empowered. So Abeyo Umwejuma 2016. 10th November 2020. Now also be empowered. Good evening, Ghana.
Yeah.
Paul Adumotre. Or repeat say John Mahama. Never again.
Yeah. Okay.
On that same date.
Okay.
Inti also be empowered started some bomb 1st October. No. And a papabi or Jubilee House. Yeah, on 10th November 1971. Your friend Nana Asante Bidi too. The snare has been broken. The bird has escaped. I said, First day.
71.
Oh yeah, 71. 10th November. You can.
That's what you need to be.
Yeah, you can check. Oh, the Kokwani does 71. Ibrahim Ahmad so 71.
71 the only answer.
Yeah. It was suddenly. Omo call America.
Yes.
UN.
Yeah.
Omo back and so share 31212. Okay, I said Baumia boy no so no. You 20.
Yeah. Hotel.
Also omo call Tamale.
Yeah.
Omo call share pa. Yeah, and yes Obi said that ekunu obi. Somebody was confirmed say Charlie. Oh yeah much but I don't know.
Yeah.
Me I don't mean so yare. Yeah. But it happened 1st October. Yeah, till the 2nd October. 2nd October now Eugene officially. Yes. But like sign said John Mahama snare has been also flag bearer and at number 1. Yeah, large or quack of far no. Because Osman Pa local. Yeah. Until say Osman Pa and local no. Then now the scenario changed. And MPP before say we want our party back. Because Nanado a hijacking our party saying it, they believe John Mahama should do his 4 years so that they can have 4 years to also build their party back. Now, yeah, Kasema Mamifa we in Sheho. Also made 1996, 2024, because the same calendar. Yeah. 96 election, if you want to according 2000 election. Yes. 96 Rollins 57%. 2000 second round.
Yeah,
John Nkosuo
calendar
yeah, John Nkosuo 57%. 2000 calendar, any 2028 calendar, as we the same. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Say, assuming say in God's own wisdom, if we hang parliament, what if God decides to turn the table? Not 2028. If you have say MPP for reform or more, say John Mahama to me as a Sakra, and who be so to me now. I mean, let's face reality.
Yeah.
I'm a realist.
Yeah.
Nase obisu nim no. No nso betimi aye de me ye wa ha no ma amoa. No nso koye we ya. Won the table 10 and on second round MPP will get 57% in 2028. It's a question. No, it's a question.
It's a question.
It's a question. Because I was able, what man has done, man can break the record even. It is a member to me who said 1996 calendar, any 2024 calendar is the same. Now Rollins NDC, 57%. That's why I was using the Leslie factor. Because he is the Rollins factor. On them didn't jire mu ye. It and I'm the Sunti. And he's born 1957. Backbin 2 is born 1957. Also 24 September there. It's uniquely Rollins's.
So in the near future, the possibility say, as I said, Leslie Tamaklu should be in the presidency. Or as I said, is
yes, some way somehow I believe so.
It's supposed to happen.
Yes,
either vice president or president.
Yeah, some way somehow because only say when I'm bleaching on seed of Rollins. Yeah, this one. Also, I'm seed of Nkrumah, seed of Rollins, and I'm seeing 1996, 2024. Not 96, Rollins, any Atamils.
Yeah.
Into Rollins is Rollins, Atamils is the seed of Nkrumah. It made the sa partner I can't change it. It may hear seed of Rollins, say me percent 2024, near 57% now. May hear seed of Nkrumah, which is John Mahama. Now me hear seed of Rollins, which is Leslie Tamaklu. Now I generate 57%. Intimate Leslie Tamaklu, and I generate 57%. I'm a NDC. Intimate pena monton enkwe. made the album cancel back then. January 31st December uprising. But also a spirit. This time it's not a person. It's in the whole nation, as Yakasachirubia, uniformly, we are moving in one direction to vote against the NPP. A spirit. This rolling second coming is a spirit. But on the NPP side, no, we're overturning painful in seats. But in NDC side, no, often no maybe in Chaomo.
So for now, the press conference and everything about it, you know, which we understand, say something intervention came.
Yes.
Yes.
And I've shown you why Archbishop should come in and why particularly Prophet Uzubemba should come in. Because onu ne de John Mama akoto fiase. Ya wasan sisupi. Se o man ne e machina. Inti onu ane was under all kind of public, one kind of private.
Yeah.
Inti onu ane besan ba no abeye yi. 2020 ye call a orphanage, you know.
Yeah.
Na guy back kan no ka team no. Ye wono 6 January. 6 January ye Elvis free ankra birthday. Inti me ka chen say a orphan home bo Elvis. Na ebia Elvis like office system nima, he could possibly take over from Elvis because of they share the same birthday, but Elvis is senior, only a younger. And I'm catching say Kokacha Elvis say Erade say the birthday on 6 January no say no be use no or they be prepare grounds for John Mahama swearing in. June 4th no because na NDC for Amami assurance on befa Leslie Tamaklo.
Oh, okay.
In 2020 no.
Yeah.
It make call June 4th no. Meaning say on befa no dia it is set. John you best swear back being in. Near swear John Leslie in. I've seen the picture 100 times, 1,000 times. It is a white curtains on befa no dia. Meaning that's why I could risk my life there for NDC and John. But they turn their back on me. And it's like Obia breaking covenant.
Yes.
Because we no more covenant. Say back be speaker. John Obe president. Leslie be vice. That is what I worked on. And I'm a trouble book. Book mentioned 2018. But 2020. Oh.
Okay. So Yansha the way forward. Now John is Mahama will be sworn in.
Well, the speaker will be sworn in first.
The first.
Okay. Hopefully, let it be back then.
Okay.
Hopefully, I'm praying with all of my heart because only boy, on your boy or your man, Lawson, forgive me.
Yes.
Your friend is Cyril Afula Lawson. On a large scenario, friends, a young man. Say, sir, young man, asem to na unyano as a friend. Then yamiase. Asem to me no. The guy showed friendship.
Okay.
Onona introduced you back the mommy. In those times, now also support back then. Was a year will be a different camps. And also Prof help Bagbin to come to power. He's a good man. And I'm okay. Timothy Muno, and I said that John Mahama star a shiny brighter than Bagbin.
Yes.
And I say Bagbin has served all his life in parliament. So I'll make him speaker to compensate. And I'm Troy, 2018. It happened. I'm try. Then on my ballot.
Money.
San and Kaufa. Let's come up to 2020. But unknown to me, say Archbishop Cracker say 2020. Oh man. And also Danny Kiye that also. What you say? Inti Ghana for yabeda mwasi. Na Montias say Bible say gifts na guma hodo by the same spirit. Into bo say yen nyina but me the Bible then say yemu say nyame na aye. We am aye. Yen nyina yemfa asida emena.
Na hwe so betimi
no yem empire man na your expectations so no.
Yen
low one kakra misremo.
Your expectations the promises
misremo.
Promises no dey ma aye.
No.
Yabe makame no.
Enuntina we no. Say, why don't the NDC go for the 30 years, no matter power, for 30 years? So that since now, John Mahama, Ebe Leno, they can continue it. Once 96 was the last time Rollins was going.
Yeah.
This RPT, this is the last time, the last John is going. You, John Mahama, 96, it was the first time you were entering into politics and you won the parliamentary seat. Until this time, you must introduce the seed of Rollins a cycle. And it's like you lose something big. And he is Leslie Mensah Tamaklo.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Apostle Kwabena Jane.